Hello. Alrighty. This is the first stream that I haven't actually screwed anything up, I don't think. Hello, welcome. I am playing one of my favorite games. I've had a day and I just want to enjoy myself. As I've been listening to this Alrighty. Now, I played this back when it first came out.
Break time's over.
And of course I'm going to use the English. Because for once the English voice actors are actually pretty good at this.
Now back to work.
I stopped paying attention.
I need to put in the uni ball, and then add the uni after boiling it for a little while. Yeah, this is going well. Now I just have to mix it a little and... Huh? This is weird. What's with this color?
Is my sound volumes all good?
Stinks. Oh no, wait!
I should probably have asked that before I started this.
This is Kirchen Bell, a small town brimming with greenery and the sounds of church bells. A certain girl lives alone in this town.
And that girl's name
Her name is Sophie.
is Sophie. I was just asking if the sound volume was all good. Of the game, of me, of
Here, she runs an atelier,
everything.
using the alchemy she learned from her late grandmother.
This is what...
Although, she still has quite a lot of room for improvement.
Alrighty.
This rate will never
I'll
be
probably
as
be
good as
doing that a
Grandma
lot
was.
because the music in this game is amazing.
Only there was
Speaking
a
of,
way
I'm
to suddenly
probably,
get really good at
after I
alchemy.
play this, I'm probably going to play another another Koei game
Then I could
that
make
has
amazing medicine and
Sophie
stuff,
in it.
and everyone
It's
in
a,
town would rely on me.
Oh, the music is one of the best parts of the atelier games. Every single game has amazing
Wouldn't have
music.
any problems if that was
The best
case.
part about it is they designed the music to
clean
sound
up.
like it shouldn't be in a RPG game.
Oh yes,
Like
it's open.
the main battle theme for this game specifically is a skylark, which is not something you usually want to put as a battle theme. Monica, Elmanric. I hope
Hello,
I
Sophie.
pronounced that right.
What's that smell?
I messed up again. More importantly, why are you here, Monica? Do you need something?
Yes, there's something I'd like to ask of you.
Yeah, and every single game is like that. You listen to, like, you'd hear, like, the sound.
Huh. It's unusual for you to have a request. What do you need?
I just met with Meister Horst. He was asking for some berg medicine, but I've gone to every shop and I can't find it anywhere. So I thought you might know something. You know, you're kind of an alchemist, right? That's why I'm asking.
I don't know, no one treats her like an actual alchemist at all.
I'm not kind of one. But berg medicine, huh? I've never tried making that. I saw Grandma making it before, so I should be able to make it too.
Yeah, every single game's like the battle theme doesn't
It's a
sound like
request
if
I
you just
decided
listen
to
to the
accept.
soundtrack,
You don't have to force
you could
yourself if
probably
it'll
pick
be
out which
difficult.
one's the battle theme, but you'd be like, wait, that's the battle theme?
No, it's fine.
And there's
can't
like
just ignore
different
someone in
battle
need.
themes based
Leave
on
it all to me.
how difficult the fight is. So if it's an easy fight, you get one theme. If it's a normal fight, you get another theme. And then if it's a difficult fight, you get the third theme.
Oh, but I'm still not confident about it, so...
Yay! Okay. I was not paying attention. What are the buttons? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Help out Monica. Monica asked me to make some berg medicine. That's easy. That's what I'd like to say, but I'm not too confident about it. I should look for Grandma's book. Time for look for Grandma's book.
I can't find it.
What's wrong?
It's just that there's a book here that I don't recognize.
It has a very elegant binding. I wonder what's inside.
Let's take a look. I see. Ah, this is a reference book for alchemy. But only the beginning is. The rest of it is all blank pages. Maybe Grandma was writing it.
My cat just jumped up. My little goo cat just jumped up on one of my little pieces of rock. So I had to look over.
I see.
If you ever hear meowing or banging against anything,
Yeah.
that's my cat.
Anyway, Monica, after looking at this, I suddenly remembered.
Huh? Remembered what?
Get your drink. Be hydrated.
How to make the berg medicine. The thing you were asking about.
Really? You think you can make it?
Of course. I have enough materials so I can mix it up real quick now.
Yes, please do so. Just be careful not to make another mistake, okay?
I'll be fine. Just leave it to me.
Time to synthesize items by using the alchemy cauldron. I can access the desk to save, and I can access the bed to sleep. Should I help too? It's okay, I'll finish this quick. Just wait there. Alrighty. Oh, yes! Piece of pie. We won. Impromptu. Warrior strike. Do do do. Now, the best part about the later atelier games and the DX games, which are remakes or re-releases with advanced like graphical stuff, I believe, and a bunch of other bonuses, like all the DLC all wrapped together, is that you get all the games music. All of them, even some weird ones. I didn't even know these were here. But these are also, I believe these are also part of the Atlier's, like, universe. Atelier Sophie. Is this what I think it is? This makes me very happy. Oh, they don't have it. Oh, they don't have the... Oh man, they don't have the really cool version of... Well, in this version it's called Spring East Wind, but it's usually called Spring Wind Skylark, because it's a Skylark song. Okay, this is one of the best, no, not this one, this is one of the best battle themes on the planet, and no one can change my mind. This is without a doubt the best. Yeah, in the original version, this was usually what would play. This would be what would play when you were fighting something a little easier. This would be what you'd hear when you fight something a little bit more difficult. Do, 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 do. And then this is what would play when you are almost certainly going to die. And the boss theme. Yep, but in this version it doesn't really... When I hope that when I have it set like this, it will play it like that. Wait. Okay. Yes, I have done that several times, because when I first played through this game, I had it set to Despair difficulty. Or hard. I forget if Despair is new, but I had it set to the hardest difficulty. Which, sadly, it wasn't as difficult, except for I only had to change it to normal twice. Once against the ultimate enemy, and then once for the final boss in the DLC area. Because to be able to beat them, you had to use a very you had to use a very specific build of alchemized equipment and alchemized items to be able to prevent him from doing any damage and preventing and doing damage.
Good luck, Sophie.
You'd have to attach like the strongest things onto your strongest possible bomb and just bomb them.
Okay, what should I make?
Oh, I'm not paying attention. Synthesize now. Synthesize after making materials. Not enough materials. Use this key as quick reference to see which recipes you can make. The Berg medicine, the most basic of medicines. Uses 2 magic grass, 1 animal material, and 1 water material.
What materials should I use?
Some material requirements are specific items, but they can also be categories of items like water. When a category is designated, you can freely select any item you want from that category. However, each item also has a different category value that represents its affinity with the category. The category value is displayed in the item icons. Lower right has a number. The number color represents this item's color. You can press X to swap the item's information to check the item's categories and category values all at once. Alrighty. Now, this is magic grass, the cheapest of grasses. Press A to select an item or place a check mark. The window on the right displays its quality, its effect value, its size, and its use count. Quality is the average quality of selected materials. Effect value, total value of materials, and the average size of selected materials. And its use count can increase up to 3 times as size goes up to certain points. Oh. There we go. Oh. I have not beaten P5. I've gotten like halfway through P5 and then I did not get much farther because I spent 300 hours on it. And I had only gotten to like, I think the 4th palace. Because I am crazy and I want to min-max like crazy.
Is this really okay?
Yes, because I'm going to just throw it at the person. And I made 1 Berg material. Or Berg material, Berg medicine. It's pretty much a material.
Alright, done! Monica, it's ready!
That's amazing. It really is Berg medicine. Thank you, Sophie. You really helped me out.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, right?
Don't worry. Don't worry, Monica.
Right.
Just give your mother
Anyway,
this combination
I'll take this over to
of
Meister Horse now.
weeds, some feathers, and a bucket of water.
Hey, Monica.
A game like
Do you mind if I come
P5,
along?
it's like P5, Yakuza, those types of games, I feel like it becomes no longer fun to try and 100% them to get the, like, complete platinum, whatever you want to call it.
Huh? I don't mind. But why?
I'm the one who made this medicine. If it turned out to be no good, it would mean trouble.
Don't worry, Sophie. It is no good.
I think it's fine, but... Well, it couldn't hurt. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, just a minute. I should write the recipe into the reference book while it's still fresh in my mind. Sorry for the wait, Monica. Anyway, let's go see Meister Horst.
That was weird. Why did she call him Meister Horst? Can't speak. And that is actually what they call him, because he's the owner of the local bar. But it said Mr.
Meister Horst!
Yeah, Meister. That's weird. Subtitles, you're goofing up. Look at this hunk of a man. This hunk of a 90-year-old man.
Ah, you two. Do you need anything?
Yeah, that... I could never do a challenge run of anything, really.
Meister Horst, I brought
Unless
the
it's
bird
just, like,
medicine you
something
requested.
simple. Or it's part of the game design. Like, one of the games I wanted to play, Momodora, there is unique equipment that you get for beating the boss. Yeah, there in Momodora, I think it's just the one I was wanting to play. I don't know if it's in all of them, but if you beat the boss without taking a single hit of damage, you get a unique item off of them that is pretty strong. And there's one for every single boss in the game. So if you no hit, that's the reason why I could not beat that game, because I got to the second boss
so quickly, Monica.
and I kept getting hit at the last moment and I gave up.
Well, actually, Sophie made it. I couldn't find any bird medicine myself.
Sophie, you made this?
Yes. Is there something wrong with it?
Not at all. In fact, it's quite rare to see Berg medicine as fine as this.
I love how it's as if Sophie has not been able to make
Seems your skills with
anything
alchemy
at
are
all,
improving
ever,
quite a bit, Sophie.
over the last, I don't know how long it's been since her grandmother went away, but...
You two have been very helpful. Here's your payment.
Yeah, pointless amount of money.
Wow, thank you so much, Meister Horst.
Yeah, but it's very funny to me.
I didn't really do anything.
Because all it
I
took
can't
was
accept this.
the magic book for her to all of a sudden be able to
No, I'm the one who made such a
properly make a
sudden
thing.
request.
even though
Think
she
of it as a
actually
payment
did
for your
know
time.
the
I
recipes for a
insist.
lot of things.
Very well. I'll accept it gratefully. Thank you too, Sophie. If you are ever troubled by anything, just ask. I'll do whatever I can to help. Anyway, I'll get going now. Have a good day, Meister Horst. Sophie?
Is Mr. and Meister the same thing? Is this
Yes,
a French
have a good
thing?
day.
Because I know these games are based on French. I feel like that's a French thing. Or like an English thing.
I worked hard today. What? That book is floating? I didn't think books could do that.
You just got home, and you're already so loud.
Oh, sorry. Wait, what? Did the book just talk?
Yes, I talked.
Now it's time to meet the good
What?
book.
The book is talking?
Please just calm down. People are able to talk. It's not strange for a book to talk too.
Huh? I don't think that's how it works. So you're that reference book from earlier,
And now
right?
we know why this is
The
the
one I wrote
series
in?
Mysterious. Every single atelier series comes in 3 sets, usually, unless they are singular games in reference to each other directly, like Manakam, I think is its name, and Manakam 2, Rize 1 and Rize 2. There's a couple others, but they usually come in sets of 3, where they're all in the same like universe. Those 3 games, but they're not directly.
Yes, I'm
Plakta. Plakta, or Plakte. I don't know how they pronounce it.
Oh, you have a name. I'm Sophie.
Sophie. I shall remember that.
She is a good book, because you can dress her up.
Miss Plakta?
If I remember correctly,
Just call
you
me
can
Plakta.
dress her up in outfits, and those outfits make her stronger.
Okay. Plakta?
Is a really, really weird
What exactly
mechanic that
are
you
you?
only need to use if you use Plakta in your party. I never used Plakta in my party, because I preferred other
I can see
characters
that,
over
but
her.
You're a book. Yet you're flying and talking. It's really strange.
It's true that I'm different from an ordinary book. That's because That's
Because I
strange.
have
remember.
amnesia.
What exactly am I?
Oh no, it's the Dark Descent again.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I believe it's in the 3rd zone, I believe. Yeah, and there's like certain characters you don't get.
Wait,
Like you could
Plakta,
just not get
you
them
not have any
ever because you
memories?
don't do their little side things. I believe there's 3 characters you can miss like that. Where if you just... Yeah. I believe it's the 3rd area.
It seems so.
Yeah, and there's a lot of
I
characters
can't
you
remember that I'm
can...
related
Like,
to alchemy,
there's
though.
characters you can miss out
Alchemy?
on unless
Then
you
I might be
directly
able to
interact
help.
with them enough
I'm
times.
actually an alchemist.
And you don't really know who's a party member until they say, hey, let's go beat up people together.
Yes, I know.
Like, there's
A
one
novice alchemist
character
who
I will
doesn't
point
even
out
know how to
who's
produce bird
playable,
medicine.
just because also some other things that are also interesting. Yeah. It's like, because you have to, like, become friends with them enough. If you're not close to them, they're not gonna come
so
out and help
saw
you.
That. But I can make it now.
Even a child could make that if they studied a little bit.
But Meister Horse praised me for it.
From my point of view, it didn't appear particularly excellent in any way.
See, this is why I told you, Sophie.
Yeah, I'm terrible at alchemy.
Exactly.
Make lots of mistakes. And I can't make lots of things. I can't help the people around town like my grandma was able to.
Do you wish to become better?
Huh?
I'm asking you if you wish to become better at alchemy.
Of course I do. I would if I could.
Then let me
There's a
take your
device
body.
called the Cauldron of Knowledge. It allows anyone to use the power of alchemy.
This is
With
another
that,
silly
you would
thing
be
I
able
don't
to
get.
make free use of alchemy, as you so desire.
There's an amazing device like that? I want it! Where can I find it?
The Cauldron of Knowledge is... Oh, this is strange.
This is another thing I don't get. Why does she want to get the Cauldron of Knowledge
no,
if she
tell
literally has
me.
a book that can tell her
Plakta,
what to
forgot
make?
where the cauldron is?
It seems so.
What? Are you serious? That's terrible. You got my hopes up only to crush them.
Oh yeah, and there's some other characters I thought were going to be
I'm very
playable, but
sorry.
they're not. That's
But
also
I
something
can't
that bothers
remember
me.
it all.
There's 2 characters, I'll
As
also point them out.
compensation,
I thought they
I
were
can teach you
100% going to be
alchemy myself.
playable, but they're not. They're just other characters.
I may have lost my memories, but I'm confident that my knowledge of alchemy exceeds yours.
You do seem pretty smart. And you
There's
probably
one
do know more
atelier
about
game,
alchemy than me.
Atelier Manakama, I want to play, legally speaking. Like, I want to buy it on Steam, but it's such an old
If
game,
you'll teach
and it's
me,
one of the
I'll
side
gladly
games, really,
accept.
that's not really a part of one of the trilogies. It's a 1 and 2, 1 and done,
Very
1 and 2
well.
and done.
We'll be working together starting now, Sophie.
And it's a lot of fun, but it's different than most of the Atelier games.
I look forward to it, Plakta.
Yay! The intro! Look at all these people who did such a good job in this game. We beat the game. Look at that. 100% easy. Oh, there's Proctor. I have opinions on Oscar. She is best girl. He is awesome. He is also cool. That guy's also cool. But she is one of the best as well. Also, I kind of don't have to point out any of the playable characters. That was the entire playable roster right there. That was everyone you can get. And you're guaranteed to get Proctor. You're guaranteed to pick up Oscar and Monica just by going through the story. If you want to see someone who's hot, who is not in your playable party, but is the main character of an earlier game, I will show you someone. Also, I have not seen the Final Fantasy XIV stuff. Also, yeah, that was Leon the girl, by the way.
Enthusiastic.
That was a girl. And it's not pronounced Leon, it's pronounced Leon, I think. It's pronounced in a French way. Because everyone's supposed to be French.
I don't want to be a novice forever.
Very well. Try synthesizing something first.
Synthesis? I can do that. Let's see.
Yes.
Materials.
Her and the lolly are both characters you can just miss.
What's wrong?
I believe.
I used all my materials when I made that bird medicine.
Then it seems you need to gather some. Is there a place nearby where you can do that?
Yeah, I know of a place, but Mooney appeared there, so I'm scared to go alone.
Brethren!
Oh, right! I can have Monica come with me.
Monica. Is that the girl who was with you yesterday?
Yeah, she's actually really strong.
No, she isn't.
Then you should be safe.
No, she isn't. She really isn't. In comparison to everyone else you get, she really
You're not
isn't.
coming too?
As you can see, even
Oscar
if I
is better than
I
her.
wouldn't be able to fight, seeing how I'm a book and all.
Oh, yeah, I
right.
saw that. I did see the Bunny
Okay,
Boy.
I'll be off then.
Mostly because my Twitter feed got nothing but Bunny Boys in it for about a week
Yes.
straight.
Try to come back quickly. Time is finite after all. If you take too long, I won't have as much time to teach you alchemy.
You're right. Okay, I'll try to
Oh, yeah.
hurry back.
That statement is untrue for this game specifically. Almost every single Atelier game has a time limit, ranging from different reasons and rhymes, but this is the only game that I can think of, except for the newest ones, the newest two, that does not have a time limit. Where you can literally take your time, and it's actually suggested you take your time. But time does pass in life, like, real time. No, I do not need to understand how time works. Alright, first off, where is my water? Where is my water? Why is my water not here? Give me my water. My water's not there. Oh, I miss this town so much. Where's my wacky button? Where's my wacky button? I gotta do the stupid tutorial to get my wacky button. Run, 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 run. If I remember right, this way's the edge of town. That one's the house. Yeah. Oh, one thing I do dislike about the Mysterious series specifically is you kind of have characters have abilities locked behind how much you're friends with them.
Monica, will you come
and you
gathering
have
with
to
me?
find them in this game in the town. Yeah, this
Why are
one,
you asking all of a sudden?
and this, I believe this is the only one in the Mysterious series that has a time that does not have a time limit. Atelier, I forget the second one, but that one has a time limit for the first half of the game, and then the second half of the game is free roam.
I don't have any materials for synthesis.
And then the third one I think has a
wanna
time
go
limit
gather
too.
some, but I'm scared to go alone.
The DX series that came out just before this, the Island series, all of them have time limits, and the new one that came out, that's also a part of the Island series, also has a time limit.
Ah, I see. Of course I'll go.
But it's not a time limit where you feel like you don't have enough time to do everything. It's more like a
Besides, you
time
helped
limit
me
that
with
makes you
Meister
go,
Ward's
oh, I
request.
did something stupid. You know, I wasted some time. So I won't be as strong as I would have been when I go fight the final
Oh, right.
boss, or
Thanks,
go do the
Monica.
final thing for this part of the game, or do this
No
thing.
problem. By the way, Sophie, have you outfitted yourself properly?
It's like in the
Huh?
in the second
Yeah,
game,
I have my handkerchief and snacks.
I was able, after wasting about a month's worth of time in game
That's not what I meant.
on
You need
useless things,
medicine
I
and
had
other supplies,
exact
right?
no, it was about 2 months worth of time. I think it was about a month's worth of time. I still had enough time to do everything that I would need to do to 100% the early part of the game,
We're
and
going to a
beat the
place where
final
monsters appear.
boss
You
of
need to
the
prepare
first half of the
properly.
game.
Oh, you're right. I'll be sure to bring some stuff.
So it's not like you don't have enough time, it's just your party will be significantly weaker if you don't use your time wisely. Or like you don't use your crafting time wisely. This game, in Sophie, it's more about what you make rather than how much time you spent making it. Alrighty, equipment. Alrighty. Starter staff. Oh wow, you start off with quite a few items. So these are all the usable items in this game that I have so far. And you have to manually make these. Now, you can later on you can register them so that a shopkeeper will always have extra copies of that specific item for you to buy later on when they restock their shop. So if you make a very strong uni bag, then you can just make copies, or you have a grass that has good traits with it, you can have them sell it to you, copies of it, because that's what they do. That's their special ability. And each character has certain items they can equip. Whoops. They have certain equipment they can equip. And they have certain items they can equip. Sophie can equip all items, while everyone else can only equip certain items. Because Sophie's supposed to be the item hoarder. So I'm going to equip her with an uni bag, equip her with a bomb. Oh, that is a... Oh, wait, yeah. It's just a lot. There is a lot that you have to keep track of. There really is. It's like, for each character you have to make... it's like, to make a good staff for Sophie, you have to first find the materials that you need to make the materials that you need to make the staff, or make a different equipment that you need to synthesize into another material that you will then use to make the staff, because you need specific traits or the quality or the effects of that item are really good, and you want that on your staff. And that's what made this game so difficult, from at least for finding that final boss. Was that I kind of screwed up and did not have enough materials to make the strong enough weapons.
Why, if it isn't Sophie and Monica, are you going somewhere?
Say hello to MILF. Yeah, but it's something you get used to, and it's something that's with all atelier games. So once you learn it with one, you can pretty much carry that same idea to every single one, just changed to whatever that game's alchemy mechanic is. Because every single game kind of changes how their alchemy system works in very slight ways that make it unique in that game specifically. Like they'll add a way to do things, they'll change how certain things work. Yeah, this is
Mrs.
registered
Marguerite.
milk.
Yes, I'm going to help Sophie gather materials.
Marguerite.
Right, Sophie?
Wow, these are nice. Your vegetables look so tasty today, too. Yum.
It seems Sophie is
Oh, yeah.
charmed by my vegetables again.
When I said you could miss characters in this game,
Sophie.
there are characters in the second game you can also miss.
Huh?
I feel like that's
Oh,
like
right,
that in
yeah,
every
we're
one of
going
them.
to go
You can just
gathering.
miss characters
I see.
because you're not
Make sure to be careful.
at the right time.
Yes, thank you for your concern.
That makes me wonder where my foolish son wants. If you see him, tell him I'm looking for him.
Got it. I'll let him know if I see him.
Anyway, we'll be going now.
Yes, take-
Yeah, that's why I spent a long time. Yeah, like this is one character shop. This is the other character shop. And you can unlock both of them. They're both characters you get. One is for clothing, one's for duplication. And you have to talk to them and buy from them and do stuff with them enough, and then they'll go, hey, I'll help you out. And I didn't know that.
Where are we going next?
Oh, the LP system. I forgot about the LP system. Let's go.
What could that be?
Oh, cool, I found
So
money.
things like this happen too.
You not know how often I just spent circling this map. Just not this area specifically, but that map, picking up items and just wasting LP.
Fresh air is great. I feel like I haven't been outside of town in a long time.
Sophie, you need to be more careful. We have no idea when monsters could appear.
I know. Wait, is someone over there?
Is it good, boy?
Hey, Oscar!
Yeah, it's stamina. LP is their stamina. Whenever you harvest something, go into battle or move on that map, I believe. It costs some, and you only have so much until you pass out. If you pass out while on the map, yeah, Oscar! Look at that good boy. Look at him.
Oh, Sophie and Monica, what are you doing out
Listen to his voice. He is just built different. Look at him.
We're here to gather alchemy materials. What about you?
I love
here?
this
I can
boy.
observe the plants. The plants here
He was
tell some
always my
interesting
backup.
stories.
If I wanted to change out someone, I'd change him out for him.
Oscar, don't tell me you were talking to plants again.
He talks to plants.
That's exactly
He
what I was
talks to
doing.
plants and they talk
What's
back to
weird
him.
about that?
Look at him.
To me,
He
it's
is
really
precious and
nuts
I
to be
love
able to
him.
talk to plants.
Yeah, you were always like this. I don't really intend to argue after all this time.
That sounded vaguely like an insult.
Oh, right. Oscar, Mrs. Marguerite was looking for you.
Oh crap! I totally forgot about my delivery! Mom's gonna scold me!
This is your own fault. Just accept it, Oscar.
Huh? What was that sound?
Now, Miss Pony!
Pony?
Sophie, right?
What? Wait a second! I'm not prepared for this!
Here they come!
No, I do not need an explanation of battle. I know how to battle.
Shouldn't be too bad.
If I remember correctly, this is supposed to be the... I'm pretty sure this is a boss theme. I forgot that the first battle in the game against the weakest enemy in the game and the most common enemy in the game, the Puni slime, the me, uses the boss music. The generic boss music, I believe. Just listen to that. Isn't that gorgeous? Alright, what abilities do you have right now? Light edge. Okay, just attack. Aura blitz, just attack. It's just a queen. You relaxing herb, just attack.
Time to get back to observing plants.
Ooh, a Puni ball with the trait use count -1. A not good one.
I thought I was going to die.
You both appear uninjured.
Yeah, somehow. I didn't think they'd attack all of a sudden like that.
Huh. I
Hey,
think I
Oscar.
disconnected my controller
wanna
there
come
for a
with us?
second doing that.
It's dangerous to be alone. Monsters could attack again.
You're probably right. Alright, I'll go with you. I wouldn't want to get hurt after all.
In that case, let's get started with the gathering. Oh, you need to help too, Oscar.
What?
Thank you.
I never said I'd do that.
Well, now you know how much the delay
You won't
is.
tell Mrs.
I don't know
Marguerite
why
we
the
saw
delay
you
is like
here.
this. Thank you, I am
Okay.
using a separate device to look at chat. So, the delay's
Fine, I got
probably
it.
about 40 seconds, probably. Oh, it's probably not that much. It's probably like 20 seconds. 15 maybe? Maybe 5? I actually don't know. Yay, I got Oscar! The designated healer. We'd like to view the explanation for gathering points and symbol enemies. No. Now, the LP over there in the corner, what if I can move my cursor? I cannot. Then I think am I still there? I think I'm still here. That's funny. So I'm going to move myself and use so that there, oh. This is awkward. This is awkward. The rest of my body is not showing. That's a little awkward. Pretend you don't see that. That's not what I clicked. I wanted to use myself as a pointer, but I'm doing everything. Okay, so see that there. When I wonder if when I do this, that should lower. Oh, it didn't. Weird. Is it based on time? Might be based on time. Oh. Well.
All right, this should be plenty.
Well. I'm going right here. I'm right here now.
Using people.
So I might have been wrong. I think it only happens when you move on the map or when time moves forward.
What should we do, Sophie?
Could be that.
Want to look around a little more?
Huh? No way, that's enough. I'm exhausted.
Wait, how do you like my legs?
And if we stick around too long, some dangerous monsters could appear.
I always feel like the lower half is never really shown except for very rare occasions. And there's actually some
might
nice
be right.
detail that I really like. I understand that feeling
Okay,
entirely.
then, let's head back.
Oh yeah. I wish I could show it off more often. But this is like one of the only chances I'll be able to, just because I can pretend I'm a part of the party too.
Yeah. Oh.
Like I'm just
both of you
standing
should drop
beside
by the
Oscar being
atelier.
like,
I'll make
yes,
tea for you.
yes. That is correct, Oscar.
Oh, really? Then we'll take you up on that offer. Right, Oscar?
Yeah. At first,
It's okay,
let me
Oscar.
catch my breath.
We like to view the exclamation for changes in gathering fields. No. It changes because of time. They'll pop up when time changes. I can go to the world map to force it to change. I forget there's a button to force time to continue forward. I forget.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
Let's go back to
Where are
world
we
map.
going next?
Return.
Hey, Sophie, we just checked this place out.
Does it? Yeah. Give me more. Oh, I am still in the middle of the... I just noticed I'm still in the middle. I'm gonna move myself right here. Yeah, right there. Just so we can, because there's actually a lot of space that doesn't really be needed. So, perfect.
Where should I go?
Right, back to Kitchen Bell. I believe, yeah, LP has dropped. As you can see, LP has dropped. So when you go to a place, it drops. And when time moves forward, it drops. Let's go back. Things should be different now. Oh, it's raining too, so... I don't think, because it's tutorial right now, they changed. So I just wanted to pick up a couple more.
Where should I go?
Do.
We're back.
Ah, welcome back. That took a long time.
That book is floating? And talking?
I never thought I'd hear the voices of books in addition to plants.
I love Oscar. He just takes it with stride.
No, Oscar. It isn't just you. I can hear it too. This...
Oops.
Sophie, it seems your friends are just as loud as you are.
I'm pretty sure anyone would be surprised if they saw you, Plakta. Both of you? This is...
And now it's time for monologue.
You wrote something in a reference book and it started talking? Sounds more like a dream.
I never
Oh
thought
my
that book
gosh,
would
I
turn
am
out
now
to be
Oscar.
something This amazing.
I have perfectly placed myself to cover up Oscar. I am now the fat boy. The precious, precious fat boy. I am now him.
I was shocked at first, too. I mean, a book was flying and talking after all.
And this is forward thinking, but I kind of really want to try and get monetized.
I don't think it's that shocking.
Just so I can use that money to just like as a set aside specifically to get more outfits and stuff.
No, it is.
Because my mama said that she could use a thing to make it so that I could just
Miss
switch between them like because I can like morph into them. But that is expensive.
Just
Humans
call me
need money.
Plata.
Well, a kind of human and a cat girl. They need money.
Oh, okay then. Plakta? What or who are you?
Ah, I asked the same question. But it seems like Plakta doesn't have any memories.
Really?
Yes, the only things I know.
I also
are
need a
memory
stream deck. I
and
think that's what
only
it's called, a
knowledge of
stream deck.
alchemy.
Where you can, like, it adds extra buttons, I think.
Right. That's why I want to figure out a way
I don't
to
know
get
what
her
that
memories
is,
back.
but I think that's how that works.
Memories, huh? Maybe they'll come back if you found some sort of clue?
A clue.
Oh, Sophie, I just thought of something. Plakta started talking because you wrote something in the book, right?
Also, why is Monica the
Yeah,
smartest
I
one in
think
the
that
room?
did it.
Then maybe her memories will return if you write more recipes into the book?
Wow, that makes sense. You're pretty sharp, Monica.
What do you think, Plakta?
It doesn't sound far-fetched. I think it would be worth trying.
Okay. In that case, I'll study lots of alchemy and write lots of recipes into you.
I feel like some sort of fate brought us here. If there's anything I can help with, let me know.
Yeah, I'll help with whatever I can too.
Thank you both.
Oh,
Whoa,
ding a
it's
ling
getting
a ding a
late.
dong.
I'll be leaving as well. See you later, Sophie and Plakta.
Yeah, see you! I need to work hard for Plakta.
Yes, I have high hopes, Sophie.
And then send items to the container. Check items. Nope. And then more time will pass. And because we are back in the hometown, all of our LP gets regained.
Alright, time to start synthesizing. Plakta, teach me whatever you can.
Okay, I understand.
What to make? What materials to use?
I wonder, does it let me use
Is
the...
this good? Okay.
Yes,
let's
here we
start.
go. And now it's time for the detailed. Oh yeah, that's bad. I'm probably gonna close stream here shortly too. I just want to show off this last part because this is the most important part of the entire game, and that is understanding this. Oh yeah, definitely. This is an interesting part. After selecting a material, you can choose where to place it on the panel. Try placing the water well on the lower right.
Ah, so that's
Boom.
what happens.
Quality will increase when more panels are covered and take effect, and after taking taking bonus lights on the panels will increase effects. Surrounding panels will gain colors, and the same panel color will appear. Next, try selecting the mana graph.
Yeah, this looks
Bamo.
good.
I will. Good night. Once I make this, I'm going to do the same.
Ah,
Bam.
so that's what happens.
Yeah, pretty much you want to make sure that every panel is covered and don't want to get rid of anything on accident. There we go. Cover the entire panel, you will get a large quality bonus, greatly benefiting your synthesis. Take all kinds of material and placement and try to cover the entire panel.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to make my Berg.
It's done!
Berg, same difference. Now it has bonus effects. My alchemy level is leveled up.
Wow, this turned out better than before.
Yes, even with the same recipe, the way you make it can greatly change the result. Alchemy is based on creativity and ingenuity. You should remember that.
This is very true. This is why this is one of my favorite games.
Okay, and by the way, Plakta, I want to try making something else now.
That also depends on your creativity.
Huh? What do you mean?
There are various things you experience during your daily life. Things you see, hear, and feel. If you base your creativity off of that, you may come up with new alchemy recipes.
So you're saying I should do all kinds of things?
I suppose that would be putting it very simply.
Okay, I get it. I'll just try whatever comes to mind.
Yes, you should try that. At the very least, the experience will be good for you.
Yep, pretty much when you do things in game, sometimes you'll just learn a recipe for no reason. Alrighty. Yeah, the Mana Chemist. Is that them? No. This one. Eternal Mana. Yeah, atelier Iris. Oh, it was a trilogy. Oh, I'm dumb. Where is... That's silly. It's not letting you play the, It's letting you play a Verona, Anne, Lena, Lise, Mia, Ellie, and Annis. Mia and Ellie, Harmonicus, none of the others. Anyway. Ooh, what could these be? Alright, so I'm going to call it now. It was a good hour, I think, of one of my favorite games. It's definitely helped. It's helped. Alrighty. Now I'm going to let this play for a minute while I dance about. Bye.